Hey there, everybody. Happy Monday. This is Kat, and this is Tarot with Kat. I'm here every Monday morning doing weekly tarot readings for all the fire, earth, air, and water signs. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to gently tap that subscribe button right down there. I'm trying to reach 500, and my first 500 are going to get a free exclusive membership, so don't miss out. All right, so astrologically speaking, for the week of January 12th through the 19th, all the water signs, that is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, will begin the week with emotional grounding, as Capricorn's structure helps water signs channel their feelings into purpose and direction. At midweek, emotional awakening, and by the way, this is highlighted in multiple forecasts, brings breakthroughs, healing, or clarity around relationships or inner needs for you. You may feel more sensitive than usual, but also more empowered to set boundaries. By the weekend, confidence returns as you integrate what you've learned into your next steps. So that's what the planets have to say. Now let's see what the tarot has to say, shall we? This is the weekly tarot reading for all of our water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for the week of November 12th through the 19th. Using the Centennial Smith-Waite deck, I've got a description to it below my video, along with much more information. I do biblical parallels to all my tarot readings for some family and friends who enjoy that, because it's all tied into the same kind of energy. It's all an energy thing. And we are coming up this week, you guys. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. That's gorgeous. Oops. Well, that's our awareness, is a 6 wands. Down here in our subconscious tool shed is 10 cups. 9 cups. Still beautiful. 9 cups. Stepping out of the immediate past, 5 cups. I'm glad that's behind us. In our crown is the death card. Beautiful. That's transformation. That's beautiful. We're stepping into another ace, an Ace of Cups in the immediate future. So you got Ace of Pentacles stepping into Ace of Cups. Love it. You and your environment, the Empress this week. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Your environment around you, though, the Tower. Oh my gosh. This is wild, you guys. In your hopes and fears sector, of course, a 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. That's what you're building. That's what you're working on with this transformation you're going through. And potential final outcome, the Emperor. Wow. Nice. No swords. No air. You've got a few major arcana. You've got Empress, Tower, and Emperor all in the staff here. And 2 aces. Oh, and you've got Death in your crown. So you've got 4 major arcana here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now, let's draw a final card, which will be our clarification or confirmation. I've done a special little shuffle, so there should be uprights and reversals in here. We're going to read this either upright or reversed. It will give us further clarification for this reading, and we'll keep it hidden till the end of the reading, and then we'll check it out. All right, let's see what we've got going on. So first of all, earth signs and whoever this is meant to reach, you're coming up as this Ace of Pentacles in the center here. The aces of the deck are the just pure essence of the thing. You know, there's none of them have any very much detail in the picture. It's just a hand from heaven presenting this energy. And pentacles have to do with your health, wealth, finances. So it's also like new beginnings. So I feel like you're embarking on a new beginning that's going to affect your realm of health, wealth, finances. Because in your hopes section is this beautiful 10 of Pentacles. So that's you this week. Really focused on that. As your awareness, you're going to have some triumph. This is the 6 of Wands, some accolades, some recognition for what you're doing. That's awesome. You're going to be getting some recognition there this week. You're bringing with you in your subconscious tool shed a 9 of Cups, satisfaction, being contentment, having had enough, to me, okay, so it's the end of a cycle, and he's sitting there and he's looking at these beautiful cups, and he's, in my mind, appreciating, just in gratitude, like, look, I'm so grateful for all that I have manifested. I have been so blessed. And I feel like you're bringing that in your subconscious tool shed, and that's why it's the end of a cycle and you're stepping into the 10 because of this gratitude you're bringing with you. And it's gratitude. It's gratitude in your subconscious. That's beautiful. You're stepping out of a 5 in the recent past. The 5s are negative, backward pulling energy. They're always off-putting. I find them the sucking energy, trying to pull us back to the negative flow. And the 5 of Cups is loss, focusing on our losses, like having had to end relationships or things that you might have had to deal, and you were sad and you were focused on those, and it's the card, I call it the card of crying over spilt milk. So I feel like you were doing a little some of that in the past, but it's in the past. That's good. You are no longer focused there. You've got this Empress energy now, and these aces. So above you also is the Death card in your crown chakra, which is beautiful. It's, if you go, so you've also got the Tower. So you've got 2 of the scary, scary, scary tarot cards. If you go to my playlists, I have a video I made in October about the scariest cards in the tarot. All those cards that tarot readers like myself, when they're first learning, I used to hate when they came up and I was doing a reading because I didn't understand it well enough. Now that I understand it, these are 2 of the lesser scary cards, actually. The Death card is actually quite beautiful. There's very little darkness in it. He's on a white horse. He's walking through he's walking off into a sunrise, a brand new day. Death is transformation. It means I have let go of all that old way. I've let go of crying over spilt milk and water under the bridge. And now I am transforming. And it's gorgeous because you're going to step into an Ace of Cups. Just pure love and creativity and connection energy is what you're stepping into now. And that's gorgeous because you're the Empress. You're fertility. She's the 3rd major arcana. She's got that seed. She's pregnant in the card. So there's stuff that's already underway, already going, already developing, even though maybe it's not noticeable to everybody on the outside yet. That has been you, and you are growing that. You are nurturing that. You're in creativity mode. You're in creation mode this week in your environment. And the environment around you is giving you a little bit of the Tower. The Tower. This is another one of our scary cards in the tarot, and it represents the shattering of illusions. I think I said in midweek, you're going to have an emotional awakening that's going to bring some breakthroughs. These emotional awakenings that you realize are like, oh, that's the Tower. Those are Tower moments too. That just totally change your perspective in a good way. Tower has to happen. It doesn't. You can actually, sometimes the universe will throw you the Tower because you're not paying attention. You're not focused. You're creating stuff. And so you manifest things you don't intend to because you're not being conscious of your energy. And so you manifest things that throw a Tower moment in your path. And we all go through them all the time. So sometimes though, you get hints from the universe about what is heading your way. You shift it up, you make some changes, and you avoid the Tower having to be, struck out from under you. You just, walk out the door and go to a different Tower, right? Your hopes are this 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. 10 is a new cycle. 10 is generational wealth. And there's a whole family in the picture. So this is like inherited. This is generational wealth that you can hand down. This is a legacy. You want to create a legacy. You want to create a legacy, I think. And that's why that's in your hope section. And look, potential final outcome is this Emperor. The Emperor he's our 4th major arcana, right after the Empress. So you're solid. You want to create something, and you want that. He is structure. He is all 4 kings combined, and the kings are the ones in charge of building a future, moving forward. And here's all 4 of them combined. So you are just dead focused on, at the end of the week, achieving your goals, setting boundaries, achieving your goals is you at the end of the week. This Emperor. It's just gorgeous. What a cool spread. What do you think the clarification card could be? I wonder. More about the Tower moment in your environment this week. More about these, I don't know. Let's find out. We're going to read it either upright or reversed. Ah, melancholy, 4 of Cups. 4 and 4. Okay. So, that makes total sense. So let me read this. This is the 4 of Cups. It's a guy sitting under a tree. He's got 3 full cups. He's sitting there like this. The universe is handing him another full cup and he's going, I don't know. Is that it? Is that all? That's the 4 of Cups. And it says melancholy. Emotional dissatisfaction may be clouding your ability to receive new blessings. So not being satisfied. Okay. So if you want to be receiving these new blessings coming in, you got to make sure. Now, there's nothing wrong. I feel like this 4 goes with the Emperor, the 4th major arcana. It's, you want more. You want to build more. But in order to build more, you have to have gratitude for what you've already got. That's so important. That is so important. Because look, you're stepping out of a 5 of Cups. This is a card of not having gratitude. This is a card of, oh, woe is me. Look what I don't have, blah, 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 blah. Instead of having gratitude for the 2 full cups behind him. So this is a card warning you to have gratitude while you're being that Emperor, that 4, and insisting on more. Remember to do it in gratitude. Make gratitude lists. I do them every day. I do them constantly, gratitude lists. They're huge. They're powerful. So, yeah, boredom, apathy, and contemplation. And that is what you have to be careful with those 4s, with that Emperor. He can be rigid, really stuck in your ways and prevent you from progressing on. So, I would love to pull more clarification cards, do this, pull from some of my other decks and stuff, but I don't have time today. That is the kind of thing I'll do in my member section as soon as YouTube lets me open up. So if you haven't done it yet, gently tap the subscribe button. Be a VIP. If you're my first 500, you'll get it free. One of these days, it's just going to go like that, and then I'll have reached 500, and then you'll have missed the boat. So make sure you tap subscribe. It's totally free for you. Make sure you hit the like, the thumbs up. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you later.